Welcome back to Prost. I'm the Gnarly Gnome. I hope you're thirsty because I am definitely thirsty. And I figured we would kick off the new year with something we haven't done on Prost yet. This is not a beer. It's also not a cocktail or booze or anything like that. It's cider. And I admittedly don't know a ton about cider. Something that I really want to dive into kind of at some point in the future. It's in my plans, but we've got a lot of cider around town. One of the biggest breweries in town, actually the biggest brewery, not including Sam Adams or Miller or any places like that. Rhinegeist makes a ton of ciders or cider-ish products. That's for a whole different show. This is their winter cider called Snug. We talked a lot on Cincy Brewcast a few weeks ago about Christmas beers and what makes a Christmas beer versus a non-Christmas beer. And the spices are obviously a huge part of it, but also kind of that, it's more about the feeling that it gives you. And I think that is exactly what this is going for. They obviously use some of those spices like in mulled cider or something like that you think of when you think of winter, but just even the name, that snug, that idea of curling up with a blanket with a fire going when it's cold outside. This is meant to kind of pull some of those memories out of the ether as you drink it. So again, I don't know a ton about cider other than it's made from apples. So there's apples in here. I get it right off the top. I can smell the spices, kind of that cinnamon, the clove kind of. Yeah, it smells like a big, warm mug of mulled cider, but it's cold. It's weird. I mean, weird in a good way. You when you smell it, you definitely get a feeling that is different from the actual thing in front of you. Like I said, warming spices is the best way I can describe it. It is that these two sides coming head to head, this cold, refreshing, delicious, bright cider, and then these big, warm, kind of wintry spices just coming to meet it head to head. And they meet and they flourish into this beautiful thing. This is fantastic, you guys. It's really, really good. I bet it would be good with like a little bit of rum or something, just kind of dumped in there to give it even more of that kind of wintry oomph. It is 5%. The can says hard cider livened up with a warming 5-spice blend. See, warming, I told you. Notes of mulled cider. I really didn't read that beforehand. Nailed it. Spice cake, I missed that one, but yes. And apple turnover make for a comfy concoction like a blanket in a can. Snuggle up and enjoy. I don't have anything to snuggle with. Maybe I can take like a bar towel and snuggle with a bar towel. This is really good, you guys. Get out there, enjoy this. It really is different than any other product made locally on the shelves. There's nobody doing something like this, creating a cider that matches for this season. And we still have a lot of winter ahead of us. So bundle up and get ready. Find something to get you through it, like Snug from Rhinegeist. Cidergeist, as their cider line says. Prost.